Hello and welcome to this product management module. In this one, we are going to cover how to become a product manager if you have no experience whatsoever into product management. This is going to be effectively a blueprint for someone who is an aspiring product manager in college, just fresh out of college, or whether you are transitioning into a career of product management from some other yourself. Now, it's always challenging to break into a new industry or a discipline, but here are a few ways in which you can do it. Number one, you can start by being an intern or a volunteer at a startup. By that, I mean that you can offer your services. Ideally you would love to get paid, but if you don't have the expertise yet to be paid for it, but here's how you can get those expertise by volunteering just your time. You can reach out to your local startups and say something like this. Hey, it would be of the founder's name or someone senior at that company. I love what you are trying to do with your company and the product that you are building. This is where your research on those products would be amazing. Do a little bit research on the industry and show them why you are really passionate about, let's say, a fintech space or a gaming space or any other space that is of your liking. This is where you can really pursue something that is attracting you, or that something that gravitates towards you and your interests naturally. You can reach out to these founders by saying, I love what you're building. I'd love to help out. I have product skills. Would love to help you out with your user interaction by recording them and building user personas, organizing all the data around your users. Would you like some help with that? I'm happy to offer my services for free for a limited period of time, whatever you are comfortable with. And then if they say yes, then you can volunteer and gain good amount of experience. Just a little caveat with this: after a while, when you have gained the experience, the good thing is that they might hire you as well because you've built that rapport. But be sure that you don't get yourself taken advantage of by just offering all your services for free. But it's definitely a way to get started. This is a very powerful and important technique because you build goodwill, you get the experience, and in your resume, under the project section, you can definitely mention this, even if you've been doing this part-time for a few hours, 2 or 5 hours a week in a manageable format that you are comfortable with. So that's one. The second step is actually building something on your own. I don't recommend that you start a full-fledged startup or a company right away. Very well can become that, and I hope that you build something amazing of your own, but it can be something small. It can be something as easy to start with as a digital product like an ebook or any other digital products. There are several of them like flipbooks, sketchbooks, those kinds of things which are not capital intensive, but they give you the experience of just starting out. Like, how do you make an idea for a sketchbook or a ebook? What kind of content will it go in there? The idea is not to build something which is gonna fetch you value and earn money. If it does, awesome. But the whole point of doing this is to gain experience of just building something so that you have that thought framework. If you are interested in learning that framework of a 10-point framework which we have developed, I highly suggest that you look at the video in the link and then the description that we have mentioned about those 10 frameworks of building a product right from scratch. The point of doing this is to learn about product development, and how are you going to actually distribute that product to your users, and most important of it all, the users itself. You have to know how you are going to serve them, and those experiences can then be leveraged in your project section of your resume, and then you can talk in the interview, and that's going to be a difference between you and someone who's just read something online and trying to say the words. But because of having this experience and having something tangible that you can talk about and talk about passionately, that's where your natural gravitation of your interest will play a role, and that has an edge definitely when you go for your actual job. Now, finally, this is something that everybody will do, but I highly suggest that you take advantage of a lot of free resources online. We'll be leaving some of them in the description. Not that you just listen to us here at the Data Product Dojo and listen to me, that's Naveen, your host. Look at all those content guides which are available for free. There are some paid courses also which are available online. We do one ourselves, but the whole point of it is not to spend too much money. I don't recommend that you spend anything exorbitant, thousands and thousands of dollars into just some online course. It should be affordable, that you can definitely take advantage. And then with these three, you'll have a solid way of into product management. I wish you all the best, and if tips or tricks that you want to more, keep subscribing to this channel. I know who do watch the channel have not yet. I urge you to subscribe if you want to learn more certain tips and tricks about data products and entrepreneurship, and subscribe to the Product Dojo if you think you want to. Thank you so much. See you in the next.